What up, what up, what up, everybody? This is New York in Your City Live podcast. I know it's a different day. It's Saturday. Like, what are you doing on Saturdays? Some Saturdays I come on. It depends on how I work with my guests when I work with them as they come on. So I see y'all was already in here waiting on me before I even hit the button. That's what I like to see. Shout out to Cat Locals Garage. That's my dude right there. Shout out to him. I definitely appreciate it, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Car Reviews by KJ. Michael Corleone in the building and 901 Trey. Oh man, I'm doing something good. I said, probably ain't gonna be here on Saturday. But I see they hit it in the place to be, and Mission Flyers in the place to be. Shout out to Mission Flyer. Shout out to Mission Flyer in the place to be. And also, y'all, I have to say this before I just keep getting hyped up, getting any further. Shout out to Look at Tiff in the building. She's new on here. Y'all show her some love. I appreciate you for coming through. This is not going to be one of my longest lives like I normally do. This is going to be a quick, probably 30, 40-minute live. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a good time. How come I'm not with a blue wrench? Yeah, Mitch Fly, I don't know why you don't have a blue wrench. You're supposed to have one. Hold up. Let's fix that real quick. I'm looking at that as you saying that. You should have it now. You should have it now. Everybody, I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. I did sound check, but I just want to make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear before I keep going. But Mr. Fly, you got it now. I said, I know I gave you that wrench a long time ago. You supposed to have had that a long time ago. You family up in here. Test. Yes, there it is. I was about to say, because I know I gave it to you a long time ago. A long time ago, I know I gave it to you. So for those that, we waiting for more people to come in before we get going. Smash that like button as y'all come in the place to be. Smash that like. Because I know sometimes notifications get out late. And as they get out late, that's why I take my time, for everybody to get them. And usually somebody sends me a message, are you live? And I'm like, yes, but you know what? Today might be that day they don't send it because usually I get it by now and nothing's come up. So, it's a good day. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday. Here in KC, it's a nasty day. So I'm in today. And hopefully everybody, I know what's going on, but we're not going to talk about the beer flu that's going on. I'm going to call it the beer flu. That's what we're going to call it. We're not going to talk about the beer flu that's going on. We're going to talk about happy thoughts. Hopefully everybody's washing their hands like they're supposed to and even sanitizing their hands when they can't get the water. And hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday because I know it's been kind of stressful. A lot of things have been going on, whatnot. But definitely, like I said, hopefully everybody is having a great day, period. We're going to get into a couple announcements as everybody, starts to come from the place to be. We're going to get up in a couple announcements. My first announcement is this. Shout out to 787 boy. I saw a video he posted. I actually hit him up. He's getting back on his feet. The flu is kind of going away from him. Shout out to him and prayers that it's completely gone and he's doing his thing. So want to put that out there so everybody know he's doing much better. I know some people sent me some messages about it. Some people that, getting a chance to see that he posted a video and whatnot. And he's back on his feet, getting things going. So I definitely talk about the video. Yeah, Mr. Fly, I saw that. So you have to name it something else. So that's why I named it that, and I'm gonna keep it on moving. I saw that that's happening now. Somebody put me up on game and sent me a thing about that. So that's another announcement I was gonna talk about. Y'all, let's not even talk about it because y'all see Mr. Fly say they are doing that. Period. My next announcement is I know some people asked me updates on Cum Laude. I haven't had any updates as of yet. I know he's still recovering. Prayers to him and to his family that he, comes back even stronger. For those that don't know, he was in a car accident about 4 weeks ago. He was in a bad car accident, but he is recovering. So hopefully my man get back to where he needs to be, gets back up on his feet and everything. And I know once he does, I am going to, make sure he hollered everybody on him. I'm going to bring him on. And if he wants to talk about it, talk about that, or, just for everybody that's been showing him love and whatnot, to show it to him, why he's on. Because he was supposed to come back on sometime this summer anyway, but we're going to see how that goes. Also, the other announcement, I've had people ask me about certain events that I may attend, and I know it's going to be a few events I am going to be attending this year that I will be posting up. But it also depends on, what's going on now. Right now, my plans are still ahead of going to a lot of these events, but I know for some of them, I'm kind of just laying back until I know all what's going on, until, don't want to get there and they cancel the event and whatnot. because I already know one event they canceled, which was this weekend in Houston. For those that don't know, it was an event in Houston, another concert in Houston. They went ahead and canceled, which we're playing. They canceled that. Then I heard Texas 2K, they canceled. I'm like, oh, man. So we're going to see how things play along. I know for each month from here on out, there's an event I'm supposed to attend, and we're going to, play it by ear to see what goes on. And I will be announcing on the show, period. I will be announcing them left and right, all the events, and if they cancel it, as I know. As the information comes to me. Yeah, look, are they just starting to cancel events left and right because, they want people around? I know a lot of people have, that know about it, the ones that don't. I'm just reporting it as they tell it to me. A lot of those events are being canceled because of what's going on. So that's my announcements for right now. The rest of my save for the end. Also, before I forget, let me shout out this announcement at the beginning. Shout out to the singer Seal because he watches my show. Shout out to the singer Seal. If y'all don't know who Seal is, aka Kiss from a Rose, aka Fly Like the Eagle, yes, he watches my show. So shout out to him. Hopefully he gets either watch it live or watch the replay. So definitely shout out to him. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's not gonna be a real long live. It's Saturday. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Man, coming up to the stage, going to the bat, man, had a good time with him this weekend. Him and 901 to be exact, had a good time both this weekend. And I said I was gonna bring him on, and I had to work with his schedule. So with SullyMan's schedule, you can only really get him on is like on the weekend. So I said, you know what, bet I'll move my schedule around, move stuff around so I can get him on because I wanted him in the place to be. So bring him up to the stage, bring him up to bat, man. The dude with one of the flyest Mustangs I've seen. Got to bring him to the stage. SullyMan, you up to bat. What is up, my dude?
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
You, man, once again, man, I know we was talking right before we started this, but I wanted to say it again. Thank you for taking time out your busy and so busy schedule to come on.
Yes, sir. It's no problem at all, man.
All right, y'all. I want to make sure everybody can hear. Everybody can hear. Give a thumbs up. Make sure you can hear. I know he's coming through loud and clear, but I just want to make sure everybody can hear. Just give a thumbs up if you can hear everything that's going on. Okay, well, SullyMan, we're gonna go ahead and get started. KJ said he's tuned in. He says Sully in the building. Yes, Sully is here in the building. All right, local said, yes, in here. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. SullyMan, I always start out every one of these interviews almost the same, but not the same. But I always start it like this. I know you in one of the prettiest Mustangs I've seen because I was paying a lot of attention to it. Got some footage of that. Yes, I will be dropping that footage sometime soon. Hello, Joanne. Appreciate you coming through the building. Y'all show Miss Joanne some love. She up in the building. But we're going to go ahead and start all the way from the beginning because from what I've seen the whole weekend, most everybody was in Mopars. It was a few people, that were in Mustangs, Camaros, but here you go pulling up in that blue thing looking so pretty. So we're going to start from there. What got you Mustang gang?
Man, I've been Mustang gang for like my whole life pretty much since I was like 5 years old. Like I had cars, toy cars and everything. So I just stuck with that, till I got older. Just always kept that dream.
And that's what's up. And somebody asked me in the comments, somebody sent me they sent me a private message today. Wow. Somebody asked me a private message, like, what year Mustang and what engine is in?
Mine is a 2010 GT. It's a 4.6 V8. And it's like pretty much the old Mustang GT engine in it, but it's the newer body style. My car was only made like 1 year, so it's pretty special.
Yeah, that was I you know what, you definitely speak on that and you're right about that. I know when they made those Mustangs for that year, they ended up changing. Like 2010, they had this whole body style. Then they ended up changing it a little bit more towards 2011.
Yep, yeah. Then they went to that 5.0.
Yes. I actually know somebody that has the I don't know if anybody remembers the Nelly edition. When Nelly teamed up with Ford and did the 5.0, I know somebody still has that edition, and it's worth actually a pretty penny now because they only made so many of them. And that was the year they went right back to the 5.0 because people wanted that 5.0 back. They wanted it back, back. They was like, that was Mustang's whole name to fame, which it was, especially my time coming up in the 5. You had the 5.0?
Oh, yeah.
That was it. And I know KJ can speak on it because KJ is a Mustang guy and a Mopar guy.
For sure.
And I know somebody said, oh, man, finally talking about something besides LS swaps and Fords. Yes, I know. Finally talking about something else. We talking about some Fords right now. But man, what mods have you done to since you had it?
Mine, I got a tune, cold air intake. I got the X pipe on there, muffler swap, all of that. Man, and a couple of just little decorations.
Couple of decorations. Ain't nothing wrong with decoration. Wrong that. What up?
Got the wheels and all that.
Yeah, you know what? Nothing wrong with decorations at all. I mean, hey, I'm all about decoration to make things look good. So, and then somebody else asked me, is the tune that you have is it an adjustable tune?
Yeah, it is. Right now I'm on the Bama tune with the 93 octane. So it's pretty, it's better than what it was before I tuned it. Before I tuned it, I was on 87 gas and it really was sluggish, so that tune really pick them up.
Yeah, it's amazing how tunes, like I'm old school and I'm new school. And my thing is, with these tunes, before when you had cooperation, you just adjust to do this, do that. But now with a lot of these computerized engines and whatnot,
Yeah.
the tune makes a big difference. And shout out to Mozzie. I had Mozzie on here last week. And Mozzie, we kind of just talked about it. And beforehand, then we talked about it on the show. Because what makes the whole big difference, and he talked about it, period, and I know you can test this as well, is the tune. The tune makes a whole big difference with your
Oh
car.
yeah, for sure, a big one.
Somebody sent me a message talking about New York, you should tune that Escalade you got. Really? Man, family custom media vehicle. I don't know. I thought about doing something to it, but I don't know. It's Escalade. You don't do much to Escalade, but just let it look pretty. That's about it. Sizzle, I see you in the building. No speed limit production. I see you. I see you. So, one of the other questions I want to ask, before we get into the whole thing, because I know everybody want to know about the event and whatnot for people that didn't get a chance to go, because that's still the talk, period. Even though it's a week later, exactly a week today, a whole week later, but everybody's still talking about it because it was an epic, crazy event. But right before we go on that event, somebody had asked me earlier today. They sent me a message earlier today. They was like, ask what event Sully gonna be at this year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Man, I'm gonna be at Velt Boys, the STL Summer Showdown. Looking
I'll
up to
be there.
that. That's gonna be a big one. My boy Stunner Reese, the
Yep.
Stunner Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got Texas Whip Fest, all of that, man. Texas Summer Showdown. Man, it's gonna be some good ones.
Now somebody just asked me. Oh, I know who that is. What up, John? I see. He said the last one you just said. He said, when is that one?
Oh, that Texas, that's gonna be, I think, July. It's usually July, but I don't know exactly the date yet. I don't know if they came up with it.
Okay. And Mission Flyer also said, "What's up, Sully?" And KJ. I don't know if you see the comment. KJ said, "Lil Rock in the building."
What's up, y'all? Hey, much love.
Well, for the person that asked that about the show, as I get the flyers and as I find out when they are, I will keep announcing them on here. And some of the shows he named, I will definitely be at, Lord willing, not unless something just changes. I definitely plan on being at Velt Boy show. Shout out to Velt Boy. And also, for those that don't know, Velt Boy will actually be on this week coming up, and we're going to talk about that and whatnot. And I will keep promoting his show. And no, he's not paying me to promote it. That's my dude. Love that dude to death. I will keep promoting everything he does. We go way back. I mean, way, 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 way back.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I definitely will be at those shows. Definitely see you there. Pretty see you there and whatnot. Now, I know somebody say, okay, let's talk about the show. Okay, I know we're gonna talk about it. So now I want to know, what was your perspective of the show? Because I asked everybody who I saw there and everybody that was there, I asked their perspective of the whole show. Period.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. That was a crazy show, man. I hadn't been to a show yet that had so much stuff going on. Like, it was a lot going on at the same time. We had the racers, had the big wheels. You had, man, everything. I mean, you had food, music, all of that. So it was just a whole culture all in one spot. I liked it. It was fun.
And you know what? I did too. I loved every bit of it. Also, I spoke to Demonology earlier this week. Me and him had a conversation, and he said they're already working on for the next one. So stay tuned. The dates will be coming out probably about maybe about 5 to 6 months ahead of time. He's gonna come on promoting and whatnot, and I can't wait. And you're right, it was a lot going on. It was so much going on at one time. And shout out to Loco, because me and Loco was rolling together majority of the time. We was trying to rush to go to everything. And for those that don't know, everything in Dallas was just about an hour away, but it was 75 miles an hour. Now, I had 901 in here. I don't see him in the comment section, but I know he's listening because he's probably in the garage working or doing something or editing. But I told him I was going to talk to you about this as well. He said when y'all was rolling it because y'all was so far behind, he said y'all were doing $140 to catch up with everything.
Yeah, man, we had some buddies in front of us, and man, they wasn't gonna slow down for us, so we had to go ahead and give that Mustang what it's got.
And for those that haven't seen some of the footage, especially the video I just dropped earlier today, part of we kind of talked, but that's what we was chuckling about, because somebody asked me a question like, "What were y'all chuckling about in the video?" We was chuckling about that, and man, somebody playing some music, so I had to cut that part out because YouTube was trying to ding me for that. So I had to cut that part out so you couldn't hear us talking about it. All you hear was us just laughing about it. But I'm glad y'all made it this safely, even though y'all had to roll like hell to get there. But and somebody, okay, I'm gonna talk about that too. Somebody sent me just a private message. They said they don't want me to tell their name. I'm not gonna tell your name. Okay. They said everything was so great about the event and whatnot, which I talked Demonology about as well. They said, but they ran out of food.
Oh man.
And my thing was this, and I talked to somebody behind one of the concession stands. They said had they known it was going to be that many people, they would have had a whole lot more. And I was like, well, what did y'all think it was going to be? Do you know what YouTube is? And the guy was like, not really. And the girl was like, I know. I said, I figured. She said, we know that it was going. She said, I know that it was going to be packed. That's why I tried to have everything I can have that we can have that period. They said, but the next year it's going to be totally different. There's going to be more food. They're not going to be running anything. And I was like, oh, it's fine. I got a chance to eat. I was good. I was good. I didn't have to leave, come back, none of that. I know some people left and came back and all that, which was fine because you was able to do that. But
yeah, that was a good time, man. There was a lot of people out there. I didn't expect it to be that big.
Oh, 901 in the building. Hey, you're right. It was a great time. And I told people I'm going to be talking about that for about a whole another month, especially people coming on the show that was there. I like to ask, what was their perspective, how they felt about it, because everybody had something different to say. Everybody loved it, but everybody got to see something different.
Yeah, for sure.
Something different. Loco said, "Man, that was God's plan." He said it would. He said if it would have been him, he would have got pulled over. And what was also so crazy about that was when you told that story, I was like, you know what? We were rolling, but then it made me think about what I talked about on the show already. When that Thursday night when we was behind Mozzie, and shout out to Mozzie, shout out to Rail, shout out to Stunner, and so many other people that was in that whole crew when we was rolling. And man, when that cop got on our show, thought he was gonna pull us all over. I said, man, he gonna pull everybody over. Because a local, we just gonna keep going. Because he ain't thinking we with them. And that cop literally just got in between the whole pack and rolled us till we got off. We literally got off and he kept going. We got up to the whole turn and got right back on.
Oh man,
I
missed it Thursday. I tried to get out there, but I couldn't get out there Thursday.
Yeah, okay. Mr. John. Oh, this ain't the same Mr. John. I know. Mr. John 806 said this. He said, man, I'm mad I missed it. He said, what do you recommend for next year going? Do you recommend going earlier and leaving later? Because I've seen videos where he said, hold on, scan down. Sorry, y'all. I seen videos with stuff going on Thursday, courtesy of New York and Loco. Yeah, shout out to us. Yeah, we did post that. Then I seen videos of stuff going on Sunday. It's like it might have been almost a week event. They said, can both of y'all speak on that? Okay, so I'm gonna let you speak on that first.
All right. I would say most definitely at an event like this with so much stuff going on, you might want to go like I would say in the last half or at the end, because you might have so many people like showing up And as they show up, you can get all the footage. You can meet new people, all of that. Because if you come a little early, you might not get a chance to see everybody. So that's what I say.
I feel you on that. I know for me, and I know I talked to Loco about it. We even talked about it at one point. I know for me, next year, Thursday getting it was actually pretty cool. But I know it was stuff going on Sunday, like Mission Flyer. Shout out to Mission Flyer, he's in here. I missed the whole breakfast because I left early Sunday trying to come back, and then Hemi Life and Mozzie and a few others. They had a whole car meetup at Summit Racing, Summit Park
Yeah.
place, and I was like, oh man. I said, you know what? And Loco, you take the words right out my mouth. Loco said, I said Wednesday to Monday, and I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to just do that. I think I'm gonna have to just do a Wednesday and leave Monday because I was like, it was things that was going on. And for those, I know I apologize, and Rel apologize as well. I was supposed to do a live at the shop with Rel. Shout out to Audio Cat as well from Audio Zone. I was supposed to do a live there with him, but they were so busy trying to get cars done. I was like, man, if I'd have got there Wednesday, we could have did it. Right after I did stuff with the guest that I had on, we could have did it right then and there. Because some people I know did get there Wednesday. They kind of just chilled and whatnot, and then Thursday went and did their own thing. And I said, for next year, maybe I would get there and do like a Wednesday. If this answers your question, Mr. John, I would do like a Wednesday to maybe a Sunday just to go to everything that was going on, because there was little bits and pieces of stuff going on. And plus, shout out to everybody in Dallas. And I don't want to name everybody. I'll be sitting name everybody. From Dallas when we got there early. They showed us so much love, showed us a great time.
For sure, man. Dallas was big love.
Yes, definitely. What up, Mr. Random? I see you in the building. Yeah. I mean, gave us, a whole big thing. Sizzo 870 said, my bad, SullyMan and Trey. I was supposed to be there. I will be ready. I'll be ready next month. I don't know what's going on.
That's my uncle, man.
Okay. Shout out to Uncle in the building. And 901 said it's all good. I had a great time. I know me and you talked about that, and everybody else. I had a great time. I can't wait for the next one. And also one other person, also a lady that asked a question. She sent me a private message. She said, excuse, I know y'all talking about the event and whatnot. She said, I want to know the camera equipment he's using and the editing software. So, Mr. SullyMan, go ahead and speak on that.
Yeah, I use a Canon. I think a lot of YouTubers use Canon, but I like the more photography style of a camera because I like to get real good thumbnails. So I use the SX530. It's called a SX530 HS.
Cool. She said, do you lose any extra extended lenses as well?
I want to do it sooner or later. I'm going to get the sun blocker and all that type of stuff. But as of right now, I'm just using the camera just raw, how it is right now.
Okay, cool. Well, SullyMan, a lot of the questions, well, it wasn't a whole lot of questions. But like I said, I know this is one of my off days of doing this because usually I do it, during the week. But I work with everybody. No matter what day time is, I know your time. You only had like today to do it, which is cool. I know a lot of people want to come with questions at the end. What up, T-Shift? I see you. I know a lot of people want to come with questions at the end and whatnot. And when they come with them, if y'all send the questions to here, I'm going to definitely forward them to him so he can see, because I want y'all to see everything and be able to still answer your questions answered and whatnot. And Keisha Killen, shout out to Keisha Killen. She just strolled up in the building, jumping here, showing love. See you, son. I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. Smash that like button and hit that notification that you come through. I appreciate you coming through. But Sully, you know what? I know you mentioned some of the other events coming up, and I know one of the events you mentioned that I know will come up before the rest of them. I know I'll be attending is Veltboy show.
Oh yeah.
And Veltboy throws on a great show. He really does. I know I didn't get to go last year, but I'm definitely going this year. And somebody had asked, what time will you be there? Blah, blah. Hold up. Okay, all right, we're not doing that. This New York Love Connection. This ain't New York Love Connection. We're not doing that. If you want to holler at him like that, please. And I keep thinking the same person. Please go ahead and hit him up on his IG, because if he has a lady, I don't want his lady coming after me for trying to, no, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. You want to holler at him, hit him up on IG, and go from there. That's what we gonna do.
My guy, New York professional.
Well, I try to keep that down because I don't want nobody coming to me. You try to hook my man up? No. I ain't doing that. No, and it's probably the same person. No, it's a different name, but it's probably the same person, same account. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. We gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone right there. So, SullyMan,
I got one announcement, New York.
Huh?
I got one announcement for y'all, man.
Oh man, come on with it.
Hey, first of all, one thing I didn't put in the beginning, man. Shout out to Arkansas. That's where I'm from. Gotta shout them out first. Helena, Arkansas. Rail, you was talking about him. My boy Rail is from my area. He's from Memphis, but he stayed in my town for a long time in Helena. So, that's where I knew him first and all of that. So he kind of pushed me to do this YouTube stuff. So big shout out to Rail to Rail.
Yes, shout out to Rail. Rail has done a lot of things behind the scenes for me and whatnot, and Stunner. And it was so glad to see both of them together in the same spot, and be able to really trip out with them, because I kept missing Rail every time I was trying to catch him. I kept missing.
Yeah.
Came down for Dallas Dub Show. I missed him then, and I missed him when I came down for another time, and I finally got a chance, really sit down, really talk with him, whatnot. Real good dude. Shout you out. Have a great time, and showed a lot of love. He really did. So definitely shout out to Rail and whatnot, man. And I actually talked to Rail earlier today, and for those who want to know, because somebody asked me a question about his car, Rail is actually getting it fixed and whatnot. He had an issue that happened with his car before the show. Actually getting it fixed, and after he gets all that fixed and whatnot, man, he gonna come back. He gonna go ahead and grace the spot. He gonna come through here, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about everything with the event. For the person I asked that, Mr. I don't even know what that says. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's so long. Oh, okay. Oh, his name is Mr. Special Announcements.com. Okay. He spelled it all the way out. I had to look at that like, what? But it's all lowercase. Okay, Mr. Special Announcements.com. He will be on here. And yeah, shout out to Real. He is the dude. He is family.
Yeah, cool guy, man.
And also shout out to Arkansas, man. I had great times in Arkansas. From Little Rock to Pine Bluff to the town you just named, your town, to, man, some other small towns I've been through and whatnot. Never really had any problems in Arkansas.
Yeah, we're growing, man. We're growing. We got our first big major artist, Bankroll Freddie.
Yes. Shout out to Bankroll Freddie. I actually met him by accident through somebody I know that's in Atlanta. Was like, yo, and introduced me to him before he even started really blowing up. He's like, he's a local artist out of here. I was okay, what up? And he slid me, yes, I know I'm from the tell you. Yes, he slid me a CD. They had a bunch of, his tracks on and whatnot. They were cool. I was bumping the hell out of them. Yeah. And for those that don't know, Rail's old intro was his song. For those that don't know.
For sure, man. Yeah, we all kind of came up together. He's from my hometown too, so we were just, we're all homies. We got to support the homies.
Yes, definitely got to support the homie. And for me, I still listen to it. I didn't know I had to take that CD and rip everything off of it to put it on my phone in my external drive, because I don't use CDs. Everything I got is media players, but still, he gave me the music. I was able to rock it, still bumping it. And man, I want to say that was like a few years ago, actually.
Yeah, he always been a hustler, man.
Yeah, he just gave it to me. I said, man, I'm sorry. He's I want you to have it. Play it, whatnot, play it. Take it with you when you go to Atlanta. Go ahead. I said, okay, cool. And he got out there and he did his thing and whatnot. And it was in Atlanta. He was part of a whole big event in Atlanta. And he got up there and ripped it, whatnot. And then other artists got on, other local artists from other cities got on and whatnot. And Pastor Troy got on, and so on and so forth. And, it was real cool, real cool event.
Yeah, that's cool.
Definitely. So, being the next time I won't see you is until Veltbush, that's July 5th. But y'all don't know, Vet Boy July 5th. And yes, I will be posting the flyer up because he did send me an updated flyer. The flyer will be posted up on my IG and it's on his IG. And I will definitely post it up on YouTube because I'm finding out now. I'm finding out how to do the YouTube stories. At first, it wouldn't let me save anything to it, but I think now it should be working out. We'll post it up and I will keep shouting it out on here, period.
For sure.
Period. Well, man, SullyMan, I know this is one of the quickest lives because I know you busy, got a lot of things to do, so I'm not gonna hold you up today on this Saturday, and I don't want to hold up all the great people that's on here on Saturday. But man, I definitely appreciate you gracing the place, and
sure,
definitely love that Mustang. I know people like, oh man, you like Mustang? I like all vehicles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anything with power, anything that move, I love them all. I'm not biased to one vehicle.
For
Even
sure.
though this past weekend it sure made me want to go get a Challenger, a Hellcat, or something. So that's all I saw.
Yeah, big love to everybody else out there, man. I like them all, man.
I did. I love the atmosphere, and I love that everybody got along. It was no mess the whole time.
Really, yeah,
None.
for real. Yeah.
And hey, appreciate it, Keisha. I appreciate you. She said, I will definitely subscribe and bless you. Oh, I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Oh, and also for one of my announcers, I'm glad Sully's on here. One of my announcers I wanted to go ahead and say I'm almost at 400. I know people are like 400. That's it. Hey, it's a grind. I just really started this whole thing really good. I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to this. But definitely shout out to y'all for rocking with me to get me to this point. It's been a blessing. I'm gonna keep this podcast going because people love it. And yes, I do leave it up for y'all to watch the replays. I'm not one that put it up and then take it down. No, leave it to watch the replays because I want everybody to see it.
Yeah, man. Get my guy to 1,000.
Yes, I'm trying to get to that 1,000. That's my goal. My goal is to get to 1,000 by June.
Do that. Please do that.
That is my goal to 1,000 by June. I'm gonna keep grinding, keep putting out content. Appreciate it, Mr. Random. Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep putting out content, keep putting out things. And yes, I still am dropping a slew of videos from the show. And I apologize, y'all. I got a life too. It's hard to do a lot of editing. I'm trying to do all the editing and get it out, but it's coming. I'm dropping footage every day. So SullyMan, somebody did ask something. They said, before you let Sully go, before you let him go. They were like, when is he gonna drop the burnout footage of his Mustang?
Oh man, I got plenty coming, man. It's coming back to back. So everybody just stay tuned. It's a lot coming.
Okay, they stopped me real quick in capital letters, like, hold up. They wanted to make sure they got that in. They said, shout out to Arkansas. They said, I'm actually from a city, town that's about 15 minutes from there. Oh, okay, cool.
Cool. Shout out to my state, man.
Man, definitely. And yeah, KJ, I know you know and others know, but it's some people that don't know. And appreciate it, Miss Joanne. You one of them that been support me from the beginning, so I definitely appreciate it. So, SullyMan, like I said, I'm not going to hold you up. It's Saturday. I know it's probably better weather than what it is everywhere else. And I know a lot of people are probably like Mr. Random and everybody and local probably out working in the garage today. I need to go out to the garage, do some work myself, but I don't know. I might wait till tomorrow to do that. I want to make sure I took my time, got you in, give you your just due, and give you flowers when you live because that's what my podcast is about. I'm showing, I'm admiring everybody as they're doing stuff. I don't care if you're big, small, it doesn't matter to me. If I like what you're doing, I want to bring you on and give you flowers and you just do while you're here and let you know to keep doing your thing. And I salute you, bro.
Man, salute to you too, bro.
All right. Y'all, appreciate SullyMan for coming through. I got one more announcement to make that I'm going to make. Sully, if you want to stay, you can stay. I know how busy you work. I know you said you have a few things you got to do. If not, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple announcements and whatnot. Once my announcement button comes, oh, there it is. All right, y'all. For y'all that's rocking me on Saturday, for those that's watching the replay, I'm going to go ahead and make some announcements. You do not want to miss it. SullyMan was actually supposed to be on Monday. For those that don't know, he's supposed to be on Monday, but with his schedule, we had to do it today. So today's going to sting to Monday. I may come on Monday with a special guest. You never know. Hit the notification bell. Also, I want to also put this out there. I'm going to give some sneak peeks. Well, tell some sneak peeks. Let me put it that way. People that will be coming on this week coming up. Boost Doctor is one of them. He will be on this week. Y'all don't want to miss it. He's going to tell a story. A lot of people don't know his story. I knew him before the whole racing thing with the box. Before the 6-0 box, I know before that, because of the music game. He was always at sound competitions, and he was always, yes, local smash. Tell them folks smash the like button. He was always at a lot of shows doing a lot of great things. And I knew him from that. So we're gonna go all the way back to that far and talk about from that far all the way to now. And then also Savage Life is coming to the building. If y'all know who Savage Life is, man, y'all gonna really find out who he is. Good dude from Atlanta, man, got some of the best food making at his restaurant that you ever want to eat. If y'all love Caribbean food, if you're ever in Atlanta, we're gonna talk about that. Shout out to Savage Life. He will be in a place to be. And then also, I've already announced it already. I'm announcing it again. Velt Boy is coming in the building. Velt Boy be here this week coming up and whatnot. We're going to talk about a lot of things he's been doing because he's been a very, very busy man. We're going to talk about his show coming up. And if anybody got any questions about his show, definitely you don't want to miss it because he's going to answer all those questions live. And then also, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Got a special guest supposed to be coming through, working with their schedule, and you do not want to miss it because this week coming up is going to be an epic, and I mean epic, period. And then also, I have what up, Tizzle? What up, Tizzle? I see you just coming up in the building, Tizzle. You got to catch the replay. Got some more guests coming up, and as they're coming up, I have a lot of people scheduled, but I'm trying to make sure because everybody's schedule is kind of busy, and I want people to know, which is y'all. I want all y'all to know that I am working for them coming through, and some local folks that local put me on to that I know that's here that I didn't know that was here at the time. That's gonna come. That I'm working on coming through as well. So definitely y'all stay tuned. Period. You do not want to miss it. There's gonna be some great things coming to the channel. Some great folks coming to the channel that I'm bringing. You do not want to miss it at all. Period. What up, Sherelle? I see you coming up in the building. I appreciate you coming through. So, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end this. As I said, this is not one of the longest lives of Saturday. We wanted to keep it short and sweet. But we know my man SullyMan Fogs had a lot to do today. He got some editing stuff he's working on. So, and me, I got editing stuff working on. And plus, it's Saturday. For y'all, if y'all out there with good weather, I can't repeat. Y'all with a good weather at, go ahead and get some fresh air. I know they talking about all this is going on and whatnot. But, step out, get fresh air. I ain't saying you got to go in a heavy place. Just go outside and breathe and go right back in. That's what you got to do. Until then, Sully, I appreciate you coming through.
Man, you too, bro. Man, I thank you for having me.
Oh, man, appreciate you coming through. If everybody rock with me, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Smash the like button, hit notification bell. More vids dropping. They coming. Can't wait. All right, until then, everybody, I catch y'all later. Sully, I catch you. All right, y'all. We out of here. Peace.